Hey, what is going on, guys? RvzStealth here, and in today's video we're going to be breaking down the new Fiora build going around, especially over in Korea High Elo, which is Essence Reaver into Immortal Shieldbow, and we're going to be comparing that to the most popular Fiora build in solo queue, which is Goredrinker and Ravenous Hydra. Do a damage test and just break down which is better, or if both are good in different situations. So testing the damage output of the two different builds at their 2-item spike here, what I did for the combo is a Q, auto attack, E, auto attack, and then another Q, and the total damage here from Essence Reaver and Immortal Shieldbow, 1,399, compared to the Goredrinker and Ravenous Hydra, 1,094 without the Goredrinker active, and then 1,235 with it. So what we can take away here is that you're always going to deal more damage with Essence Reaver and Shieldbow. You can see the damage spread there at plus 305, and that isn't factoring in the Goredrinker active, so it would drop to about plus 150 if you throw in the Goredrinker active. But nonetheless, the consistent damage output is going to be higher with ER and Shieldbow, and it's mainly because the Spellblade proc you're getting from the Essence Reaver there synergizes really nicely with Fiora's kit. Her Q is going to apply on hit effects, so it just adds a lot of burst, and then you also have the 40% crit, so whenever you're weaving in those auto attacks, getting those extra crits in there, it just adds for a lot of upfront burst. Now, of course, though, damage isn't the only thing that you can base a build strength off of. With the Ravenous and Goredrinker setup, you have a little bit more sustain there. You do have the Omnivamp for Ravenous Hydra, you have the Goredrinker active, which is going to provide you with a massive heal, so survivability is definitely going to be a lot better there from the Ravenous and Goredrinker. And then as for which is best, or when would you be wanting to build each of the two setups, if you're snowballing early on, if you just want to take over the early game, build Essence Reaver into Shieldbow. You're just going to have so much burst potential. You're going to really surprise the opponent as to how much damage you can deal. And in the 1v1, if you're side laning, this build is going to give you a lot of power. And then for Goredrinker and Ravenous, you are going to have a little bit more innate tankiness with this setup here. You definitely still do have some pretty underrated tankiness with Shieldbow because of the passive shield. Once you hit level 12 onward, you have a 400 HP shield there from Immortal Shieldbow, so that's the same amount of HP you're getting from Goredrinker. So both builds do actually provide pretty similar tankiness, but you're definitely gonna have a bit more sustain out of Goredrinker and Ravenous. If you are even, or if you're falling behind a little bit in the early game and you just want to provide your team with a little bit more tankiness, be more useful like in team fights, be a little bit better of a front line for your team, then opting for the Gore into Ravenous build would be a good option. At the same time, though, you don't necessarily want to be team fighting a ton with Fiora. She's much better in the side lane, much better in the 1v1 in the split there, and in that case, going for Essence Reaver into Shieldbow is going to give you a lot better 1v1 power. So both builds are definitely viable on the champion at the moment. They have very similar win rates in solo queue right now, so try out both, see which one you do prefer. I definitely think that ER and Shieldbow does have a little bit more viability in more situations for 11.4. Alright, so that is going to be all for the video, guys. Just a quick little breakdown of the new Fiora build of Essence Reaver into Immortal Shieldbow, and just comparing that to Goredrinker into Ravenous Hydra, which is the most popular build on Fiora right now in solo queue. So that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you have yet to already. So thanks for watching, have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video.